I believe. So this will be a best of 3. So this is going to be for keeps, this one.
Yeah, moving on to a best of 5. Whoever wins this one, I'm interested to see who HeavyBubbles picks. There's been a few characters that I've seen float around. There it is, the Gardevoir. That's half what I was expecting.
Oh,
Other
shit. We
half.
still have God in 2021.
But on the other end, we have a Croagunk. So both players kind of messing around with a bit of a secondary or so. I think this might be a tertiary for HeavyBubbles. I see a Blastoise and a Marchamp. But on the other end, yeah, Santa's obviously an Empoleon main and wanting to pick up Gunk recently. Kind of found that Gunk is a really good fit for his 3v3 team. Yeah, this is interesting to see, and we'll see how it's been going. He did play it in the first game we saw today, though, and it went well from what I saw.
Yeah, this matchup, I'm not quite too sure how Gunk is supposed to approach. You obviously have to be very careful of the projectiles. Finding your way in through the air is absolutely crucial as well, but you got to watch out for the 8-way.
I'd imagine it's a bit of like trying to get a good roll on something and having Guard stuck to an option she has to commit to, but Guard and then using that opportunity to approach. But Guard probably just wants Gunk to stay that hell away.
Yeah, but there was too much movement coming in from the field, managing to dip, duck, and dive underneath everything.
There's been a lot of 8Ys being hit here. HeavyBubbles landing a lot. That's a very unfortunate situation. 2Y. Well, okay, maybe he's saving PSP. That was pretty average.
Yeah, saving PSP might have even been trying to go for a cheeky reset as well. There is 10 seconds left on the clock, so this is very scary for HeavyBubbles. That boulder is definitely going to make matters worse. Oh, we got the bright gun coming out.
Yeah, and he just needs to hold shield here. That's it. He isn't really able to do much, unfortunately. Moonblast wouldn't ship enough. Psyshock wouldn't reach. Yeah, that was kind of in the bag as soon as Burst was pulled out, but having to use meter, HeavyBubbles is in a pretty good situation going into round 2.
Yeah, Santa forced to use all of his resources. A nice usage of Thief to just get underneath the E-ball. And now this is a very tricky situation for HeavyBubbles. She's got to find her way out of the corner. But there is some solid defense coming out. That was a nice side swap. Oh!
Well, there we go. Just going to set up a little bit of a high CA hit. That's a good read on the situation. Just going to fall back down, still in the corner. A lot of CAs at the moment. What is going on? Both characters so good at stuffing them out too. This is weird.
Yeah, I guess Santa's not fearful of the 2x. He is staying at like a very comfortable range when he's in advantage, looking for jump-ins to try and catch with the 8Y. We do see the burst coming out from HeavyBubbles. And now she's got her own offense coming out. Oh, but the self-destruct bomb. Well, that shield's looking mighty red. There it is.
And burst just cash out.
Yeah, just cash it out.
That meter's looking low, so that's a really good option from HeavyBubbles. And that's going to do a decent chunk. I think it's 20% scaling on that 2Y, so... Or it might be even 10%, I'm not 100% sure, but regardless, that was a lot of damage for HeavyBubbles to take from that shield break interaction. Now it's basically just hanging on for 17 more seconds, but Santa's not done yet.
And you always got to be careful with Gunk and Rage. It does make the RNG on Gunk shot much more favorable.
That bomb was so unfortunate because that puts HeavyBubbles at a disadvantage. That Gunk is unfortunately... Yeah, that's game. That's same interaction as round 1. That bomb was the most unfortunate thing that could have happened.
Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes when you get unlucky, it's luck for Gunk. That's how it be do, unfortunately, in this game. Yeah,
just kind of not keeping an eye on the overall surroundings. Obviously, keep an eye on the opponent, but sometimes there's a bomb lying behind you. But doesn't matter. This is a best of 3, so learn from mistakes and move on. We move on to game 2.
Yep.
No character switch.
Yeah, HeavyBubbles sticking with the Gardevoir. Like we said, she does have quite a roster attached to her name. There is a Breakson in there as well.
That's right, yeah. And it's interesting because Blastoise actually does really well in this matchup, so I'd expect it to be pulled out. But at the same time, there is also an Empoleon at the back of our Santa's team, so maybe not. But we'll have to see how this goes.
Unlucky roll on the poison jab for Santa, giving some HP back, but manages to find the conversion nevertheless. But Sarah managing to armor through all of that forward way.
Going to smack straight through the pellets from Evil. Actually going to travel all the way. Almost a great Magical Leap. Just able to react to what's going on. And nice Psyshock just going straight through those pebbles.
Yeah, and just moving it ever so slightly forward just to avoid that last pebble as well. And now both players sitting on very low HP. We do see the burst come out from both. And once again, it's a very scary situation. I don't believe this punishes.
No, just off, unfortunately. And there we go, there's a boulder. So Santa now in the life lead.
Oh,
was there a button? No, it was just a release shield.
I mean, cancel, yep.
Oh, nice forward Y there. I think I don't know if the projectiles would have reached, like if they reached in time and got hit by one because they don't kill, or if forward Y just straight up delete them.
Oh, nice little awareness from HeavyBubbles. Saw that the E-ball was dispersed and just opted to go for the forward wire, catching any buttons that Santa would throw out.
Yeah, very good option. And that double forward wire, free 100 damage.
And now we're seeing, I think we're seeing much more patient play from HeavyBubbles, just backing up, trying to create as much space as possible. Big 4X coming out.
There's the Twitter clip. That's the one I saw.
There it is. That was clipped. Oh, Santa, you just got clipped and shipped there, big boy.
I saw that one earlier today, I believe, or last night. I can't remember, but clean 4X, apparently accidental, but completely turning that round around. Very hard hit, so that just completely won the round for HeavyBubbles. Moving on to game 3.
Yeah, and more importantly, being very aware of the conversion that she got afterwards to close out that round. Normally in those kinds of situations, when you miss input, you get a bit scrambled in the brain and you just don't know what to do afterwards. We'll see how the luck fares on Gunk's side here.
I'm surprised there is no character change because this is a bit of a last game situation for both. I mean, obviously HeavyBubbles couldn't switch, but no switch from Santa either.
Oh, the clash with the poison jab and the CA, and we're just going to spam arrows.
Oh, clean as hell. The evil dispersal into Magical Leap. This is a real back foot game from Santa at the moment. I believe it's only chip damage currently on HeavyBubbles.
Yep, it looks like it, and she could burst to go for the perfect here. We could see a double perfect. HeavyBubbles do it. No!
Oh no, there we go. the tornado gonna completely ruin that idea. Plus 12, can't really do much. Don't do much. And nice reset. So that's gonna be back into field base. Santa right back into this game. And there's the acupressure with the double.
Boy. I love that move.
Here we go, just having to respond. The sidewalk gonna be able to answer a few options. That homing, and then that's not gonna do it, is it? No, it's not. 12 HP. The Eevee just for absolute killing potential. Here we go, double burst.
I don't believe anybody wins here.
Yeah, goes straight through, and yep, Santa's just gonna chip this out. And once again, we're in the same situation as before. Call the Croagunk just for the end of the game and jump the laser. So unfortunately, another time out to just a gunk chip out session. But once again, that means no cheer skill for Santa. HeavyBubbles getting an Eevee, so no meter at all. Running either support or whimsical.
Santa manages to find his way and gets the stuff out with the 5Y wide, but not able to convert off of it. Oh, but here we go. Some big damage might be coming out. Oh, drops the combo.
Just missing it. That JY being just a little bit too low, but...
Oh, gets lucky on the long shot.
And another double buff acupressure. What is this?
This is incredibly scary because it makes grab very threatening here.
There it is. That could be it.
That's it. That's actually it, I believe. Oh, no. 189 HP.
Oh.
if only it was attack crit, then it would have been enough.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Little bit of a fighting chance from HeavyBubbles. What are we going to see? And the CA landing, not enough to be able to get that burst going. Almost there.
Oh, calls out the AV.
It's a situation of just throw out moves here at the moment. Santa, are we going to see yet another timeout? Although Santa actually engaging, what a 6x! And, oh. Very good 6x, but yeah, Santa was in a very, very good opportune situation there. Burst and enrage, so he was able to get any luck he wanted. And yeah, not having burst in that situation, that's just extra scary. As soon as a boulder comes out, you're kind of locked down for 5 seconds. So likely to see another timeout. I completely respect the idea of just lunging in and getting as much as you can.
Yep. GG's to both players. That was almost a really good comeback coming out of HeavyBubbles. A little bit unfortunate, a little bit unlucky. The boulders were definitely a big player in that set.
I saw so many boulders and so many double buff acupressures. So yeah, this character is for Santa because his luck's insane.
Yeah, he's also really good at understanding the situations where he can throw out these buttons, and